What's up, my friends? Welcome to the first video in the Holistic Strength Seasonal Living series, and happy babies abound. In this series, you're going to learn all about how to live according to seasonal rhythms and how to enjoy your best health by living according to seasonal rhythms. There are multiple videos in this series, and this is just an introduction to why seasonal living can be so impactful. What's up, my friends? Welcome to Holistic Strength, where we're going to talk about seasonal living today. I'm sitting out here in the beautiful spring rain, and we're going to talk all about how living a life of seasonal rhythm can help you to live a life of strength, health, and happiness. The ability to overcome anything that comes your way in body, mind, spirit in your life, and to live a life of empowerment, to be in your power and understand how to control your own inner reactions and therefore what happens outside of you in any situation. So how do we use seasonal living to do that? Before that, why is this even important? To be a renegade is to defy the status quo. The status quo is the existing state of affairs in our current social, political system. The status quo has gotten us to where we are, which is amazing technology, amazing things that we can do, and yet the absolute worst health that we have ever experienced in human history. And the only reason why our average age of living is so long is because we have so much technology to keep people alive when they're not really alive up here. So yes, the status quo has brought us amazing technology, but in terms of quality of life and living as a fully autonomous and empowered human, it's not so good. So do we continue doing what we're doing and expect a different result? Or do we be a renegade? Do we defy the status quo, the current state of affairs in living? Do we ditch the conventional wisdom and take a peek back at ancestral rhythms and ancestral wisdom? On the World Health Organization's website, they state that 61% of deaths and 49% of the global disease burden stems from chronic disease, which they list as heart disease, stroke, obesity, metabolic syndrome, COPD, and various forms of cancers. They go as far as to say that these chronic diseases stem from prolonged exposure to an unhealthy diet and a sedentary lifestyle. I'll take it one step further and say that these chronic dis-ease states stem from a disconnected lifestyle from nature, from body, and from spirit. Mind, not so much. We're actually too connected to our minds, and that's part of the issue. We've forgotten that we are a part of nature and not apart from it. In the field of epigenetics, scientists understand that our environment dictates our genetic expression. Yes, you may have been born with a genetic predisposition for certain conditions, yet your environment is what allows those conditions to manifest or what allows you to live a happy, healthy, vibrant, empowered life. Your environment is what allows you to express vitality and health in your body. Your environment is what allows you to express fatigue, imbalance, and dis-ease in your body as well. You ultimately get to choose. I'll break it down into something super simple for you. Living in alignment to nature as the animal that we are is your ticket to vibrant health, happiness, and vitality. Nature exists in natural rhythms. These are oscillations, and oscillation in nature is really the only constant that there is. And you know these oscillations. These are day and night, the seasons, winter, spring, summer, fall, the sun, the moon cycle. And the thing you might not know is that your body has cycles too. You know this in terms of sleeping and waking. We have daily cycles. We have semi-daily cycles. We have weekly, monthly, and yearly cycles. The most obvious monthly cycle being the female menstrual cycle. We have seasons of our lives, and reincarnation is even a cycle if you believe in that kind of thing. Most of us, speaking from an American standpoint in the West, are stuck in a high intensity, high energy, high carbohydrate, high sunlight, high stimulation, and high social engagement lifestyle. And these are all routines of the summer. One of the biggest issues is when we carry this summer living, this summer high intensity lifestyle into the other seasons of the year and the other seasons of our lives. The high intensity leads our body to break down. The high energy depletes our internal energy reserves. The high carbohydrate lifestyle leaves us metabolically inflexible, insulin resistant, inflamed, and professional fat
fat storers. The stimulation, the engagement, the light deplete our energy reserves, leaving us exhausted and unable to sleep. To survive, we rely on caffeine, drugs, supplements, and medications from our doctors. We slide out of ease and into dis-ease, imbalance, and eventually towards death. What's needed is not more caffeine, not more drugs, not more medications. What's needed is a therapeutic seasonal reset. Remember, you are a part of nature. You are not apart from nature. And so if you can learn to exist in this seasonal rhythm, you can take back your health, your vitality, your happiness, your strength, your power. So let's do this. First thing is first. In seasonal living, we focus on anchors first. The oscillation of the tides will be constant. Things are constantly changing. That is the only constant, and yet your anchors will be habits that moor you to health and vitality.
Thanks for tuning into this video. Be sure to check out video 2 in this series, which is how to live seasonally when it comes to your movement practice. Thanks for being here and have an amazing day.